Seems like everybody has a Forex YouTube channel nowadays, right? It's time for you to see why I'm one of the longest running YouTube channels with relevant, consistent, and timeless content. The most consistent and real Forex mentor and trader who's going to show you live results all the time. I urge you all who are aspiring students to give me a call and experience the difference. 619-451-6508. All right, so by now, most of you should know that my name is Yusef Scott. I'm the guy behind the 𝐀𝐓𝐇 Forex University. I'm also better known as a Forex Online. In fact, if you're in need of Forex training, go and check out www.𝐀𝐓𝐇 Forex University, where you can see that I offer day trading training, crypto, indices, long-term, short-term scalping, all that. Go check that out. All right. Now, listen, as I tell you guys all the time, if you're watching this video and you're not yet subscribed to this channel, click on the subscribe button at the bottom and make sure you also follow us on social media, because we're on Facebook and Instagram as well. All right. Now, listen, I want to make a very quick video for you guys. You guys know that in my last video, I talked about structure. I talked about support and resistance, like the importance of support and resistance. So I want to talk to you guys about, the all-time highs and all-time lows. Okay. And some of you may know this, some of you may not know this already. All right. But I want you guys to think about this for a second, just to give you something to think about. So all-time highs and all-time lows, they only stick around for a second. Okay. They do. They only stick around for a second. All right. And I was in training this morning with my NSC Advantage students. We had our random training as we have multiple times per week. And I was telling my students how, we're going to go over a new section in our members area on the all-time highs and all-time lows, showing them how to trade when you have an all-time high and all-time low. All right. And because let's think about it. The market will make an all-time high and all-time low quite often. It may make an all-time high once a year, once every 2-3 years, but we have to know how to trade it, because when there's an all-time high, everything beneath that high can be profit. If it's an all-time low, everything above that all-time low could be profit. So we have a huge opportunity to earn money, to make money on the market. So I want you guys to think about this for a second. All-time highs and all-time lows, they only stick around for a second. And the way that ties into support and resistance is, I know that a lot of you say, some of the best levels are those that hit support and resistance 3, 4, 5, 6 times. But I'm here to tell you, you only need the market to create a level one time, hit a level one time. And that's the all-time high or all-time low. Because when a market returns back to that level, it's subject to be bounced off of again. So do not think for a second that there's no way that when you're looking for support and resistance, that if a market hit a level one time, that it could go back and hit that level and bounce again. Okay, just to give you something to think about, ladies and gentlemen, because oftentimes we get wrapped up on what people think is I guess traditionally what's right and what's wrong when it comes to trading. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bounces, it can bounce one time. The second time is when you can get in. But here's the trick. I personally don't trade all-time highs, but I can show you how you can trade all-time highs. All right. So I don't trade an all-time high, but I guess what I need to say is I know how to trade around an all-time high, but I'm not going to guess when an all-time high is made, when it's going to pull back and then go back down. There's a way you trade an all-time high or an all-time low. And that's what I teach my students. And that's what we went over that today. And it's really a serious aha moment, because that's how you can find some of the better moves. Okay. But when the market creates an all-time high, you never know, or an all-time low, you never know. It's hard to tell when it's done, when it's okay. Now it's pulling back away from that level. You really don't know. But there's one thing that you can look for that'll tell you when it's actually an all-time high and it's moving away from that level. All right. So I just wanted to give you guys something to think about. Just know that all-time highs and all-time lows, they don't stick around very long. All right, just think about that as you go look at the charts and you see all-time highs. Just think about how the market moves from an all-time high and an all-time low, and you'll probably pick up what I'm talking about. So I just want to give you guys this. Hopefully this made sense to you guys. If it didn't, maybe one day it'll oh, that's what he was talking about. That's what he was hitting on, but he was saying what he wasn't saying, you know? So I just want to give you guys a little bit, because everything that I do, it all makes sense. It all ties in. When you become a student, you'll realize, oh, now I see what he was doing. I see the wordplay and I see what he's really saying. So listen, as I tell you guys all the time, have nothing short of a fantastic day. Remember, stay healthy, stay safe, and let's stay prayed up in the times we live in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.